Bonjour mes amis, buongiorno miei amici, guten Abend meine liebe Freundin. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to surprise you with this latest addition to our inventory. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go into any further details, without any further ado, let me introduce to you this beautiful lady coming from Canada. This is a gorgeous Maserati Granturismo Rosso Trionfale over Bianco Pregiato, which is basically a white, Jaguar calls this ivory, red stitching, only 63,000 kilometers, which is corresponding to about 39,000 miles, not even 40,000 miles on this car. Look how beautiful this car looks in the sun. Rosso Trionfale, that means triumphal red. Wow. Doesn't get any better than this. This car comes with every single... Sorry, I got interrupted by a phone call here. This car comes with every possible accessory you can think of, including a windbreaker, owner's manuals, first aid kit, survival kit with flares if you get stranded on an island somewhere. It's everything you can think of. Battery charger, compressor for your tires, which, by the way, it brings me to what I wanted to say about the tires. The rear tires are brand new Continental Conti Sport Contact 3, and the front ones are not far behind. They're about 8.5 out of 1032, so they're almost brand new. 245 35 20 in the front, 285 30 20 at the rear. Let me see. Yeah, it's written so small, I'm having trouble seeing it. But anyway, yeah, 285 35 20. Sorry. So take it all in, guys. Look at this beautiful, and this is the first time I see this steering wheel in white leather. Usually I've seen it in piano black wood or carbon fiber or other types of wood, or black leather. I've never seen it in white leather, and it just has such a presence to it. Let me start up the engine, give you guys an idea of what this car sounds like. Notice the odometer. $63,806 kilometers. If you do the math, divide that by 1.6, you get just under 40,000 miles, about 39.8 something. And don't worry about this flickering. That's just an effect of the frequency. So if you hold it a certain angle, the flickering is going to go away. Anyway, it's not actually happening in reality. It's just because I'm filming it. No sticky buttons issue on this model. Granturismo C Sport with piano black inserts. Look how clean this car is. One thing I like to point out about these Maseratis is, you notice the parking brake is set right now. It's all automatic. When you put it in park, it sets the brakes. Now if I put it in drive, check this out. See the light here, park. Once I put it in drive, it flickers and then it goes off. So now it's out of park and brake. Listen to that sound. Wow. Nothing like it. Beautiful sound. Transmission shifts very smooth. It's a little cold today, as you can tell from the thermometer. There is 48 degrees. And another thing about the odometer here, notice the speed is displayed in kilometers per hour right now. The analog shows about 75 kilometers an hour, but the electronic display shows the miles per hour right there. So you get a display in both units of measurements, which is nice. I should lift this stop up because it's pretty cold. Let me see if I can do that. Notice the speed here next to the total distance. It shows miles per hour 47, while the analog shows about 80 kilometers an hour. Alright, let me pull in here so I can close the top really quick. Show you guys how easy it is to pull the top closed. So all you have to do is slide this cover open and then push it forward. Check it out. As long as you hold it pressed, let it do its thing. That way your hose doesn't catch a cold, really. You don't want your fun hose to catch a cold and die. There you go. And then you get a sign that says roof closed. It acknowledges that you're done closing it. And now we can listen to this presentation a little better. I really love this gauge here when it shows the RPM digital gauge. It shows you kind of driving a little. You're relaxed right now. That little beep that you hear every time I stop, those are the front parking sensors. They're saying that they're engaged, and check this out. When I come to a stop, it shows the parking sensors that they're engaged. And since we're doing this, let me put the support button here. That's my preferred button on this car. You notice when I push support, right next to D, and on the auto and the instrument cluster, it's gonna show up as support. You see it now. And now you have some cool sound effects. Let's see what it sounds like after you push that button there. Come on, let's get a green here, please. Pretty cold morning for us here in North Carolina. While people up north had a lot of snow and everything, we're having a sunny day, but it's pretty chilly, 48 degrees. It was down in the 30s in the shade all this time while I was taking pictures. Now let's see, let's get a listen to this. Listen to that sound. This engine was developed in cooperation with Ferrari, guys, so it's got a pretty decent pedigree. The nicest sound you can get out of this, out of a $150,000 car. This car was about 180 brand new. It's the more expensive convertible. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Come and visit us. You won't be disappointed with any cars in our inventory. Thank you for checking it out, and please remember to subscribe. Bye.